Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, I am Catherine. Today we're going to talk about FabFitFun Winter 2025. This is my second box that I purchased from them. It is an annual, so let's get in, see what choices I made. Kind of a surprise to me because I went back in after I got my partner box. I am a FabFitFun partner. After I got my partner box, I went back in and fixed my first box, and it never crossed my mind to check and see what I had chosen for this box. So hopefully we don't have any repeats, but if we do, I'm sure there'll be great gifts. FabFitFun, if you are new, is a lifestyle box. It comes out spring, summer, fall, and winter. You can be a seasonal member where you pay each season and you still get to choose all 6 of your choices. I have codes below. If you sign up as a seasonal, you will get 20% off your first box. If you would like to sign up as an annual, you will save about $60 over the course of a year. You do pay up front, and as an annual, you get to do your customization 1 to 2 weeks earlier. So generally, it arrives earlier. I do the rush because over here on the East Coast, I seemed to always have been one of the last people to get my boxes. So I do the rush each season. If I weren't doing this to show to you guys, I probably wouldn't worry with the rush because I'm not generally in a hurry, but I want mine as soon as I can get it. Like I said, this is my second annual box. I do make all of the choices in it though. My husband helped me this time. Sometimes I'll set up my tablet and his tablet and I'll get on and do it really quickly, but he happened to be here on the day I was doing it this time, so I had help. That made it easy. But it also leaves me with that feeling like, what is in here? So I'm gonna open it up. This is what it looks like. This one is smaller than my other box, but it's the same style. It's just a slightly smaller box. Sparkle and shine. We have our wow. That's one of the choices you could have made. We'll have our paperwork, which will be, I was gonna say Home Fresh. It's Hello Fresh. And that is what I chose. I chose something, A, that smells good. And that makes me a little nervous that I can smell it. So let's get right in here. I just prepped everything to show you guys, and I do have one repeat in this box that was in my partner box. Honestly, if I was gonna have one, this is what I would want it to be, but there is one repeat in here, and I do have a mystery bundle. So, customization 1, again, everybody chooses all 6 of their customizations, not like the old days where you had to be an annual to do that. So that's pretty cool. This is my first choice. It is the Intentionally Blank Apres slipper. I think I probably chose a size 8. They said it had a $68 value, which I would say is very pricey for, this is the only thing I did not unwrap and prep to show you guys, which I would say is kind of pricey for slippers. But I'm here to tell you, the new Bombas slippers that are out and the UGG slippers, I mean, slippers are pricey these days, or can be. Not all of them are. You can still get isotoners. Is that the word I'm looking for? What are the slippers that everybody's mom always wore? I'm sure they're still out there and fairly reasonable. Oh, the bottoms are very firm. They talked about you could use these and wear them outside, and they were serious. They have a very firm, non-bendable bottom. I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought it was going to be more like an UGG, but that is what it looks like. It's very soft and comfy. It looks like a teddy bear. It's so cute. Is this a size 8? It looks kind of big. Pulling the stickers off the bottom, I'm trying to see if it says before I put my foot in it. It looks a little big, and I chose an 8, but it could just be big on the outside. The bag, though, does have a tag on it that says size 8. Okay, I'm going to stick my foot in it. I was just trying to avoid doing that if it was wrong in case I wanted to pass them along. I'm just going to throw that down and slide my little foot in it and tell you guys how it fits. It fits perfectly. It is an 8 and it fits. It's a little big on me, but that's fine because I'm really a 7.5 and I chose an 8 because I didn't want it to be too small. It fits me really nicely. That bottom is firm. I mean, you could for sure wear this outside. That is what it looks like. It's got the cork bottom. I mean, it's a plank. It is not, if a little bit of bend is important to you in your life, this has no bend in it. I mean, I can't bend it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think you could bend Birkenstocks. Can you bend Birkenstocks? I don't think so, but this feels more firm than that. But this is what they look like together. Super cute. It is absolutely 100% slipper season here. I am wearing slippers in everything that I do, so I am very happy to have another pair. They are furry on the inside. Right where your heel steps, it looks like a little suede patch, so maybe that'll wear a little better. They knew your heel would probably wear the fur away. That could just be my heel, but my heels, oh look, it's right in the patch that, I don't know if you guys can see that it's an 8. So it is a perfect fit. I am very happy with this choice. Again, they said this had a $68 value. This is the whole, I'm not sure that I would come across these in the store for $68 and purchase them, but I'm very happy to have them in my box. Uh-oh, I took up space because I held out on my pink Christmas trees as long as I could, and then it was time. I had to have them up there. So they're taking up a little bit of space. We'll have to work around them. I guess I could put them over here, but I like having the candle burning. All suggestions welcome. That was my choice in customization 1. In customization 2, and what I could smell in the box, is I chose the Voluspa Noble Fir Garland Candle. I do an artificial tree, and so I miss the scent of a real Christmas, oh my goodness, of a real Christmas tree, and I was hoping this would give it to me, and I have to admit, we put up our Christmas tree this last weekend, and it's gorgeous, and I love it, and this smells just like a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And the jar is beautiful. Look how pretty that is, and can you see the little dots all over it? That is a gorgeous, gorgeous jar candle. I think they said it had a $30 value, and it is 6.5 ounces and approximately a 40-hour burn time. It smells so good. I'm gonna try and hold off burning this until we get into December because I'm still burning all of my pumpkin smell situations. I've started using my Magic Candle Company diffusing Christmas scents. So many scents going on around here, but I think so much of Christmas is wrapped up in the scents. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Voluspa is a nice quality candle. I have had them in the past and I always like them. Their scents are gorgeous, but sometimes they are, I'm just gonna say, I know, weak. The year that I did the candle advent, those were so pretty. And as you sniffed each one, it smelled nice, but you had to get your nose really down on it. And then when you burned it, it smelled almost like nothing. This is much stronger than those. So I'm very, very happy about that. She is very pretty. Oh, look, she looks nice with the Christmas trees. And it took up almost all the space. So that was my choice in customization 2. In customization 3, I chose the Swell, and this was wrapped. I unwrapped it so we wouldn't have to while we talked. It is an 18-ounce Swell thermal cup. They said it, oh, tumbler is the word they use. 18-ounce tumbler, coastal blue, $30 value, and it says it is dishwasher safe or hand wash with warm soapy water. Lid is top rack only. I chose this because I live with this. I love my Stanleys. I drink all of my cold drinks out of my Stanleys. This is too big for coffee, and I have the smaller ones. And I have the handled ones and the unhandled ones. And I find the unhandled ones kind of big to hold where I hold the cup in the 20-ounce. And the handles on them are very small and you can only get 2 little fingers in them. So they're not my favorite for hot coffee. So I thought for hot coffee, this would be perfect. And it's a Swell, and I've had Swell products in the past and I really like them. This comes on and off much easier than some of the cups that I have. It is a sliding lid, it slides very easy, and it's just an 18-ounce thermal tumbler. Did they tell us anything about hot or cold? No, it doesn't give us times on how long it keeps things hot or cold, but like I said, Swell products I've always had great luck with in the past, and I love that it's just a basic blue color, so if my husband wants to grab it and take it when he goes to work, it's also there for him. Next, and I love this. This is the Spectrum Very Cherry Puff and Sponge set. It's a 6-piece set and it is a $45 value, and I switch out my puffs and my sponges a lot. When beauty blenders and that type of thing, when they first came out, they were very new a few years ago. People were using them for too long and letting them get wet and stay damp because they weren't caring for them. And they would cut them open and they'd be moldy on the inside. And despite the fact that I clean mine often, I have a little thing that I set it in that lets it dry very quickly, I have always worried about what's going on in there. I can't get past it. So I switch out my sponges much more often than they say. I think they say you need to every 3 months. I don't make it every 3 months. We have 2 of the mini blending sponges. Very nice and firm, love it. 2 of the regular sized, large, however you'd like to word it. And then 2 of the puffs. So I'll show you these up close. I love these puffs because I use setting powder a lot. I mean, I don't bake because I think once you get past a certain age, if you have any amount of wrinkles, it is tough to bake and then have it not settle. I'm sure that there are people with far better makeup application skills than I who can pull that off. I cannot. But I use these just to get in around my nose with a little powder and up under my eye. They are perfect for that. I use my beauty sponges. I generally use them. I have been using my Merit more often these days, and that's a brush situation. But I do still sometimes, I have my Makeup Forever regular foundation that I just get a whim, and that's what I want to use. I use that for, and I use this for concealer. That's how I put concealer on. So I can always use a new set of these, and I often choose them when they are in a box. But I love these colors, how they're kind of mauvey and leaning a little brown, a little pink, slightly burgundy. They're just nice colors. They're very autumnal / Christmassy. They call it very cherry. I got it back in, but one of the little minis popped out of its spot and looks pressed up against the front like, help me! But that is what it looks like in the box. Okay, customization 5. And this is where we run into the, uh-oh, I might have already had that in a box. But like I said, if I had to have one repeat, I am happy this is the one. It is the unhide socks. They come in pink and gray. I'm not going to take this one out of here because we have seen it, and I will link the other boxes that I have unboxed at the end of this. I have opened one of these. They are soft and lush, and I love them. I know that there have kind of been mixed feelings online. A few people don't care for them. I find them very soft and comfy, and I like them a lot. I like the colors. They are the pink and the gray, so I think they're really wearable. I think that these are thin enough just to be worn as socks. I don't think they have to be like around the house slippery type socks. They could be. They totally could be. But I think they also would just make nice socks. The thing about the around the house part though is I had a lot of people when we were talking about them originally ask if they had the dots on the bottom, and they don't because they're just meant to be socks. So if you don't like to do around the house without the little rubbery dots on the bottom, these don't have them. And they said they had a $38 value and fit women sizes 5 to 11. And customization 6. This is much bigger than I thought. This is the conditioning mist from AG Care. It says leave-in conditioner, instantly softens and protects from heat. Excellent. That's what I do this on my hair. Did you guys notice I cut all my hair off? I do this on my hair every time I get out of the shower. My ends, she was saying when she cut them off, I didn't really have split ends. Even with all of that hair, as long as it is, and with my tendency for hair breakage, it doesn't split. It just will break off up here sometimes. I have hairs up here that get a little short relative to the rest of my hair, and it will break, but down here, I don't have split ends. Anyway, all of that to say, every time I wash, I condition in the shower, and then I get out and I put on my Vegamore and I pull some kind of oil or conditioning through my bottom of my hair, and then I put on leave-in conditioner. And then I complain because I have very fine, thin hair and it's all weighed down, and I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. It could be the excess product. It could be the excess product that I put on it, but you know what? If it keeps my hair healthy, I'll deal with the flatness because I will do everything I can to help my hair not break. And I think I might let it grow back out a little bit. Can you guys, oh, it's longer than what you guys can see, so you can't really tell that it's much shorter, but we took about 8 inches off, at least. It was like 8 to 10 inches. But it had gotten to the ridiculous point of if I sat back in a chair and I went to turn my head, it would get caught because it was too long. If I was reaching for something, as I would pull my arm down and then go to turn my head, sometimes my hair was under my armpit. It was just becoming inconvenient. And now that it's gone, I'm kind of sad, but I'm very happy also. I had phantom hair for a while. You know, when you first get a haircut and you brush through it and you want to keep going, all of those things. I'm way off point here. Customization 6, I chose this conditioning mist. They said that it is a $28 value. It is 12 ounces. So if I had thought that through, I would have known. That's a lot. 12 ounces is a lot. Get the kind of hair that looks like you were born with it. This lightweight leave-in conditioner instantly detangles and softens strands, all without any heavy buildup. Infused with rosemary and sage, it nourishes and protects from heat, leaving you with hair that's effortlessly smooth and manageable. Okay, one last thing that you have to know when you're going to try a hair product. Let's go ahead and find out how, you know what? I'm going out in just a little bit. We're going to spray this and see how it smells. Because especially with leave-in. Oh, wow. Can you guys tell for a leave-in? That's like, it's called a mist, right? Yeah, conditioning mist. Okay, fine. There might have been hints. Usually leave-in conditioners are much thicker than that. My hair is going to love that. It smells good. It smells very light, very fresh. Just kind of clean. I like it. It'll be perfect. Very happy. Especially happy now that I know what a fine mist it is. I will probably put it all over with that fine of a mist. Normally I just do like, you know, they call it mid-length down because I try not to weigh this down, but this makes me want to try it everywhere. This is very cool though. I am very happy considering it's just a hair product. It's a nice one. I like it a lot. I love the scent. Where am I putting it? I love the scent. I love the mist. That's my box. Those are all 6 of my choices. I am very, very happy with them. The slippers will absolutely get used. The socks will either get used or gifted. The mist is lovely. What else do we have back there? The cup, my husband and I will probably both use it. The candle smells amazing. Is that everybody? Oh, and the sponges and puffs. Always, always useful around here. That's what I was happiest with the most in this winter box from FabFitFun is I found like in all 3 of my boxes, they were products I was absolutely going to use. I'm not putting off using them. I'm not like, oh, I'll set this over here and someday if I need it, I'll know I have it. I'm going to use this. I'm going to go down and put it in my hair. The puffs are going to go right into the drawer where I keep those kinds of things. The candle is getting burned through the holiday season. I'm surprised I don't have the slippers on yet. My feet are down here bare and I'm very sad about it. The cup, somebody will be using tomorrow morning for their coffee. It's just, I found the winter box to be an incredibly useful box. Let me know what you guys think below. Okay, I have a bundle, a mystery bundle in this box. Again, my husband brought it up for me, so I haven't seen in it. It is oddly shaped and feels kind of squishy and weird, so I'm not sure what it is. This is in my refills. I think it's $20, $19.99. It's just a mystery bundle that comes each time with my refills. I'm gonna rip the bag open. I will tell you the number at the end, so I don't have to look down at this right now. Something small. It is the Dr. B Lab Nourishing Face Oil. I don't know who Dr. B Lab is. It is vitamin A and E, lavender, and chamomile. I generally don't love using vitamin A. I did some reading on it years ago, and it was something that I chose not to do with my face. So I will probably gift this. Actually, I'm going to close when I'm putting this up. Okay, I'll hold it one more day. My plan was, I did with my regular box, I did the Future Society Haunted Rose perfume. I do not care for it on me. I don't care for it at all. I love the one that came in the box. I think I've worn it every day since I opened it. I love it very much. That's the Forest Canopy. Man, I cannot remember the name of that. Future Forest Canopy. It's the one we could, you know what? I can look it up. It's the one we could get in the box. Future Society Floating Forest. I had a lot of the words all in the wrong places. Love that one, wearing it almost every day. This one is not great. I sprayed it a couple of times during the video where I unboxed it. Knew immediately it was not for me. When I put it on me, it did not match with my chemistry. So I'm doing a giveaway for that. The only thing I really said was that you had to be in the US. I didn't really put any other rules down below it, so we're going to not go with any other rules. So if you haven't seen that video, or let me know that you want to have that, go back over to that video, and underneath I just said, just say something that lets me know that you want it. You know, you could put a little rose emoji or anything. I'll add this to it. And it's the Dr. B Lab face oil. It looks really nice. It's pink, and that's very pretty, and I like that. But again, I don't generally use vitamin A's. So I will slip that over there and send it out when we send that out. Next, saw this and I'm very excited. This is the Kish Universal. There's a little plastic, they call them cloud clips, but they're the little claws. And I have very thin hair. And one of my favorite hairstyles, I don't do it very often for my videos, but one of my favorite hairstyles in my day-to-day life is just to take this top part of my hair and pull it back in just a little claw so that it's mostly not hanging in my face and I feel like I've done something with it. But I don't know why I don't do it for my videos. I often feel like if I pull my hair back for my videos, I look bald. I don't love the way I look in editing. Again, we're on a tangent that has nothing to do with what's in my mystery bundle. These are pink, light blue, burgundy, and this is not burgundy, this is purple, and I am quite aware of that. And navy. So these are colors that I wouldn't necessarily choose. I usually go with blacks and neutrals, so very happy to have these. I will put them down in the little drawer that I keep these things in for myself or the girls when they are here. They'll be perfect. This, I just looked down and saw the top of, and I still cannot imagine what this is. It doesn't look like a blanket. Oh, and this is the one, oddly enough, this is what has my mystery on it. So it's 2504 MYS mystery 011. So probably 2025, 04. It's probably the 4th season. And mystery 011. It is a, what is it? Oh. 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 It is a, you know, so you guys have probably watched other people unbox things and you're seeing me realize what this hideous thing is. It is a, oh, it's big too. It is a wavy edge, lime green and peach bath mat. She's a lot. It, you know what? My downstairs bathroom, my, what would you call them? My tub, my sink, my things in my bathroom are pink, a very light pink. So it doesn't necessarily go with that, but because they are pink, everything else in there is white. And I will, I'm gonna keep this and fold it up, and I just put my Halloween stuff away. And I will put this in my Halloween box. And I'll put it on the floor in my bathroom during Halloween time for kind of a decoration. I have other decorations that I put around the house, and the orange is kind of pumpkin-y, and that's kind of a crazy lime. If this is the color in your house and I am being pejorative about it, I'm quite sorry, but it's not me. It's not, but isn't that perfect for Halloween? I mean, it's a nice big mat. It's super squishy. Man, if it was white, it would be going in my bathroom, but it is not white, and I have a pink and a blue bathroom. So this isn't perfect for me. This is very specific. I wonder how many people this was perfect for. She's a lot. Okay, so this mystery bundle was a weird one, just in combination. It was, and the face oil. Usually there's a theme. There's usually a theme, but face oil, small baby hair claws, and green and orange bath mat don't scream theme to me. If I'm missing the obvious theme, how about letting me know? That is my FabFitFun. I always want to say second annual box, but that sounds like it's the second annual, and it's not. It's my second annual winter box that has arrived. I have all my boxes. I will tag the other boxes here in case you haven't had a chance to see them. I will put all of the information if you would like to go over and check out FabFitFun and would like to think about signing up. I have a discount if you sign up as a seasonal. If you sign up as an annual this winter, you will buy one winter box and you will get a winter box for free. They do the customization on the one that they are giving you for free, but it's kind of fun that the winter products are what you're getting as your goodies. You will have a whole second box for winter if you sign up as an annual. Plus you'll save $60 and you do everything earlier. It's fun. So if you would like to go over and check them out, I will put the links down below for both the seasonal and the annual boxes. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. Let me know below. Now that we're kind of done-ish, are we done-ish? I think we're done-ish with FabFitFun for winter 2025. Let me know what you guys thought. Were you as enamored of winter as I was? Because I found it incredibly useful up until this situation. And it's been a long time since I've had anything and a mystery bundle. But the actual box was amazing this winter. Oh, and my home mystery bundle that I got in my first box. Oh my goodness. I got the bowls and I got the stackable bowls with the wood lid. That mystery bundle was fantastic. Okay. Thanks again for coming by. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We have a fun baby shower this weekend, so yay. And I will see you next week. I have a Goldie Boxed over here to tape and a whole bunch of other goodies. So I will see you soon. Take care, guys.